Hey, how's it going? This is David. I'm with Roadrunner Towing. I'm the operations manager as well as the rotator operator. I've been doing this for about 12 years, and today we're going to go lift a 35,000 pound fuel tank for a great customer of ours. All right, and one of the first things we do when we arrive on scene is we're going to come up with a lift plan. We're going to check out all the lifting points, make sure they're rust-free. On this particular tank, it had two sets of lifting eyes. One of them were welded to the tank closer to the center, and there was a screw-in bolt style on the outside. But one of the most important things about that lift eye is if you look at the lift eye, it says one-time use only. And without me physically being able to confirm that they've never been used, which I highly doubt it, because the tank got there somehow, right? So with the tank being where it was at, we opted to use the inside eyes. And the original game plan was we were going to bring the landau in and just boom over the top of the landau, which you'll see in the first 30 seconds of this clip or so. We were about a foot too short to be able to reach the tank and lift it straight up over the concrete barriers at a safe capacity. We were just slightly too far away, so when you'll see when we go to start lifting it up, it actually slides towards the rails and we can't lift it straight up. Because of how close and tight quarters this is going to be, even though we have the rotators out there which can spin and do all kinds of cool stuff, we're very limited on setup, so we're going to be down to the inches. And that is why you see me with the tape measure physically measuring, because like I said, once we pick this up, and you'll see how close it is when we go to set it back down on the concrete before we load it onto the landauls, is it literally comes down to the inches of how much room we're going to have to be able to get this tank over these barriers. And as we start the lift here, you're going to see the rotators working in unison to try to keep the tank itself as physically level as possible, because you don't want to have one side real high and one side real low, and you just want to be as smooth as possible. And then once we get it up, we're going to add the tag lines on it, so try to keep this thing from swaying and just come over the barricade as smoothly as possible. And as we come over the wall here, we're setting it back down on the ground. And again, you'll see how accurate we physically had to be with this and how close it is to the back of the rotators, as well as the concrete beams that are right there. And then we're going to pull forward and allow enough room for the landau to come in to be able to back in behind us once we have this thing suspended in the air. And then right here at the end, you're going to see the landau backing in, and we just center it up on the landau, put the weight where the weight's centered out on the trailer, and then we're gonna chain it down, and it'll be ready for safe transport to the drop location. And again, this is David. I appreciate y'all watching the video, and then just like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more videos coming from Roadrunner Towing.